Hello, my friends. Good morning, or whatever time of day it is for you. I'm Annalisa, and it's time for me to take my spiritual pulse. And I'm inviting you to take 15 minutes and join me in this guided practice from my soul companion and yours, Mark Nepo's The Little Book of Awakening. This is a collection of 52 favorite passages from Mark's collection. I invite you to settle into this moment of now. Put down whatever you're carrying and join me. Taking a few deep breaths, even inhales and exhales. Settling our minds, those racing thoughts, perhaps even on a Monday morning. Settling ourselves, our nervous systems into this moment. I welcome you from wherever you are joining us as we create sacred space, even energetically, as we are, for souls to find rest, to be seen, heard, companioned on your soulful journey wherever you are at this moment. And I truly believe, in fact, I know that being in the presence, even energetically, of people who put our souls at ease and help us feel safe is truly one of the most underrated contributors to healing and beyond, thriving. And these are days, my friends, when, I don't know about you, but I'm all about thriving. Shifting out of survival mode is not easy, but it is possible through practices like this, where we are cultivating our inner sanctuaries, that inner peace that no one out there can give us. And so today, my friends, it's been about 6 months since I first came on Instagram, and that truly was a way for me to connect with others again in some way, at least that feeling of soul-to-soul connections, which were instilled in me, planted in me as a child to be important and cultivated. And so I returned to the practice of guided meditations with Mark Nepo as the sharing of a gift that was given to me on my spiritual path, and one that I return to time and time again. The last 3 years have been chaotic for me in many ways. And as I reflect on what kept me grounded, it was truly spiritual practices like this that helped me settle my mind, my thoughts, so that I could question my thoughts from a place of curiosity and compassion and take action. And so that is what I'm offering you through checking in with your spiritual pulse, that invitation to awaken your intuition, that inner knowing, whatever you want to call it, the voice of God, the spirit within. Awaken to it so that you may ask from a place of compassion, a place of non-judgment. What is life showing me now? What is the message in this situation? In a happening, in an encounter, that you may receive through asking from that place of openness. You may receive whatever you need to take action, inspired action, in the direction of that call where you're being led. And perhaps that action is not doing anything, but is simply being present with yourself, honoring yourself as you are now. And may our collective energy generate more love, more light, more hope, more possibilities in our hearts, in our homes, in our communities, and beyond. My soul family, we are one. And perhaps you have an intention of your own. I invite you to set that intention. Whatever is coming up for you at this moment. Perhaps it is a person that you want to direct this time to and energy. A few more deep breaths, settling from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet into this gift of now. And this beautiful passage called Love at First Sight. Where too deliberate, the love is slight. Whoever loved, having not loved at first sight. Christopher Marlowe. The true power of love at first sight is often missed because we insist on limiting its meaning to the sweep of falling into another person upon first meeting. To appreciate the deeper sense of this, we must uncover and reclaim the importance of first sight itself, which has more to do with seeing things essentially rather than physically for the first time. We all walk around within the numbness of our habits and routines so often that we take for granted the marvels of ordinary life. It is first sight that opens the freshness of each moment. Unencumbered by any of our habits and routines. First sight is the moment of God's sight, heart sight, soul sight. It is the seeing of revelation, the feeling of oneness that briefly overcomes us when nothing remains in the way. At its deepest and most real level, the notion of love at first sight is spoken of in every spiritual tradition as the reward of being fully awake. Such seeing anew restores our sense of being alive. Paradoxically, first sight is recurring. In the same way that we wake every day, we regularly return to first sight in the rhythm of our wakefulness of spirit. Whenever we can see with that original vision, with nothing between us and the life around us, we can't help but love what we see. To see so fundamentally opens us to love. To love so fundamentally is to see the world we're a part of as the vibrant, ongoing creation that it is. So it really manifests this way. At first sight, we find love. At our first true seeing, the love that is already there touches us. In this regard, first seeing is an ever-present threshold to the majesty of what is. Certainly and beautifully, this happens with other people when we, upon truly first seeing another, fall sweetly into the miracle of their presence. But this is also possible on a daily basis. Upon first truly seeing ourselves, our world, our sense of God, again and again. I can work across this from the same person for years. And one day, because my own suffering has opened me more fully than I can remember, and because the light floods that person's face, I can, for the first time, truly see who they are and feel love for them. I can walk by this same willow season after season, and one day, because of the sheen of after rain and the lowness of the wind, I can truly see the willow in all of us. I can, in the mirror, late at night, after seeing myself hundreds of times, see the willow and see the light and the other in my tired face, and know that sameness as the stuff of God. In truth, my friends, it has never been about first meeting, that though this can happen, but more about coming into view. As a breeze all spun out lets the water go clear, we can finally stop talking, stop performing, stop pretending, and all tired out, we go clear. And the heart that rests in everything beats before us. And so, my dear friends, my soul family, I invite you to take a few more deep, soul-soothing breaths in and out. invite you, in doing so, to close your eyes if they aren't already. Breathe away your mind sight, your past sight. Breathe away your future sight. Your wounded sight. As you breathe away, let these feelings move through your body, creating such spaciousness as you cultivate and care for your beautiful soul. With each slow breath, feel the cool air of your birth site, your first sight. Breathe slowly, gently, imagining that the beat of your beautiful heart carries up the beginning of time sight. This fresh, new moment, beginning of time sight. Awakening every cell in your body. And at the moment that you feel this newness, this awakening, however briefly it passes through you, slowly, gently open your eyes, bowing your head with love, with honor, with compassion. At that first sight of what you see. In truth, my friend, it has never been about first meeting, though this can happen, but more about first coming into view. As a breeze all spun out lets the water go clear, we finally stop talking, stop performing, stop pretending, and all tired out, we go clear, and the heart that rests in everything beats before us. And as you return now to your surroundings, I invite you to carry this newness, this freshness, this love at first sight that you've created into the rest of your day. And I thank you for joining me on this soulful adventure, remembering that no matter what is going on out there, as we care for our souls, we are caring for the world. What a beautiful gift you're giving. Until next time, many blessings.